doing today? We're live today in the studio with my man Rico from Souls of Sons, from Sons of Soul.
Sounds
And
of funk.
Right. I'm like, what? It's Sons of Funk. It's right there. You typed it in.
look,
That's all right. We getting older. It's all right. He
it's
get a
it's one of them
pass.
days, y'all. Please forgive me. So my bad. Once again, my man Rico from Sons of Funk, and one of the
Hey,
hit songs. We got to start this thing out right. You guys had a song out there. Half these people don't know, but they was probably conceived to. Can you
yeah.
tell us about the name of that song and what and how'd y'all come up with that title?
Oh man, listen. The song is called "Pushing Inside You," and what happened was, I was living in when I was living in California in Lawler Ranch, man, and I
Okay.
had just kind of like lost my job or whatever, and I was broken in glass on the concrete. You hear me? And and I literally said, I'm telling y'all this for real, even though the song is a suggestive song. I looked at my hands and I said, God, please give me a song that millions of people gonna love for forever. Like make this a classic. And I promise you, I grabbed my guitar and I had started playing the song like I had been playing the song all my life and started singing it. So my nephew was in his room next door and he was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was like, "Man, this new song I got." So I'm gonna tell you how it was a long time ago. So he grabbed his recorder, he put his little tape in, and he hit record and play, and there a star was born, pushing inside you. And once that song was completed, man, we never looked back.
Wow,
Okay.
man, that sound amazing. Sound amazing.
Indeed.
So,
So and
so
then
the
so
song,
then so huh?
so the song just came to you just like a vivid imagination just came up and came out and
No,
just
no,
like a
it wasn't
stroke
no
of
vivid.
genius.
God gave me that song, man. I'm telling you, I ain't had nothing to do with the song. I'm telling you, as hard as it may seem, I had nothing to do with the song, man. Uh, God gave me that song because I'm telling you, I had asked Him for it, and seconds later, I just grabbed my guitar and start playing it and singing it, the whole song,
The whole song.
the
So
whole
so
song.
so God just gave you the vision and it just fly out. It just came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, man. He knew how bad I wanted it, man. But at the end of the day, everything works. I don't want to sound like a holy roller or whatever, but it does work for God's good because from that song, a lot of good came, a lot of people was helped, a lot of jobs was created. So yeah, it was a good situation. Cause I'm gonna speed up little story a little bit. You got to imagine when I gave it to P, three
Uh-huh.
weeks later, he sold 4 million copies of the song.
Oh, in 3 weeks?
3 weeks, just three weeks. He sold 4 million copies. He called me and say, Rick, bro, I'm finna fly out Sons of Funk, everybody to Bahamas, and I'm gonna give you all y'all tanks. Give you a little more money, man, and we already had a boatload of money he had already given us, and y'all plaques, and man, it's on from here. It's up,
Wow, that's amazing.
That's
indeed.
what's up.
Wow.
Yes,
So
indeed.
so so from there, Songs of Fonks and P. I mean, what happened next? Tours, part of the movie. I got the hookup. What was the next phase of that?
Okay, so what happened? We did pushing aside you, right? And so this is a wild story, man. So I'm gonna give y'all like the real skinny on everything.
Oh, we
Um,
getting exclusive.
yeah, y'all finna get real exclusive. I'm gonna tell you some stuff about Tupac, about Puffy. It's
Oh
some wild stuff,
wow.
man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm finna get real in depth with y'all on some stuff that's gonna blow your mind. So so we did the song P Fluish to Baton Rouge, right? And
Right.
long story, but that's a whole nother story how we got to LA. That's a whole nother story. I'm gonna share that with you too. Um, but we got to LA, we got to Baton Rouge, and we had another member in our group named Ricky Jones. Ricky Jones from Richmond, California. He was another great artist, singer. Like he was so dope, man. He was older than I was, right? And Ricky was like, we all went to Kennedy High School, and at lunchtime, Rick would start singing, right? And we had this big cement stage. It was this huge cement stage, and it was high rised up, right? And Rick got on that stage, started singing. The whole school would just surround him, just go and start going like he was Michael Jackson, man. He was phenomenal. So we were looking for another lead singer at the time, and he happened to come to my brother's party, and 'cause I got like two younger brothers, right, and I got one older brother. So one of my younger brothers was having a party, and Rick just happened to show up. So I got at him, and me and Dez had got at him. He was like, "All right, man, let's see what we got." He had just, he had just got out of jail, and yeah, he was crazy. And he was telling us about, he was his cellmate was Rick James. So he was telling us all about Rick James. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The whole story is crazy, right? So we do the song, and I gave the song to P. He flew us to Baton Rouge. Uh, we went in his office, and he had this safe. He opened his safe, man, and I thought the dude had robbed Wells Fargo. He opened it. It was stacks and stacks and stacks of hundreds and twenties, and I'm like, bruh, I'm looking around for the FBI and everybody. I'm like, oh my god, we finna go to jail. And so he said, no, man, we good. This all my money. So he threw all of us $100,000 a piece. I had
Oh,
never seen that much money in my whole entire life at
what do you
once.
sign? What do you sign?
Right, right, right. And I'm gonna keep signing. so, so, so he gave that to us, man, and they noticed that Rick was a street dude, right? Rick he knew the Bible and all this. He had a real weird dichotomy about him, man. He was an oxymoron. He had this very he was yin and yang. He had an angel and a devil on his shoulder. He was literally that. And so what he did was Rick had took these t-shirts from No Limit, and went to Southern University. Didn't nobody know where he went. He had caught a taxi, and he gets on the campus of Southern University. Now we had never even been out to South. We never been to the South ever, but he finds his way to Southern University. Now he's selling No Limit t-shirts. So somebody called P and say, bruh, one of your people down here selling your t-shirts. So they went and got him, man, and brought him back. So they they loved him though. Cause street P and them see murder. They was some street dudes, but
Right,
they also P was also a astute businessman as well. So he knew when to do what. You know what I mean? Um,
right.
so we get back to Richmond, man, after signing and everything, and he wilding out. He's just doing a whole bunch, and he got in a confrontation with one of these guys from Easter Hill, man. Um, Chief, I know you lived in Oakland, so I'm sure you heard of Easter Hill from Richmond. It was a pretty rough place, you know.
Yes, sir.
And so he expired that day. Now, mind you, God had already told me 6 months prior that one of us was going to pass away, and I was like, we was at an airport in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was like, well, God, don't let it be me. He said, no, it's not going to be you. It's your boy Rick. Now, if he changes his life, he'll he's going to be bigger than your group and your record company. This guy is going to be a phenom. He's going to be like a star. But he didn't allow that energy to happen, and so God rest his soul. And then so Pete calls me, and he was just like, "Yo, man, what happened? Like, Rico, I put you in charge. You the leader, or whatever." I said, "Bro, I could not contain him, man. He had too much money. He was wilding." And so he said, "Yeah, man, we knew he was kind of wild when he was down here." So he said, "Man, y'all get your mind together. I'm finna fly y'all to L.A. and we about to do I Miss My Homies. I'm sure you guys all remember that big hit record. It went gold, went platinum, and so we get to L.A. and we went in the studio immediately because we was shooting a video like a few hours. So we put our part on there. Then Peace told me when we was in the studio after the video, man, I need to see you at my hotel, man, and I want to hear what y'all been working on. So so we shot the video, finished the song. Man, we get to the hotel, and the very first song I played was "I Got the Hookup." Holla if you hear me, I got the hookup. He said, "I'll be damned, boy, you didn't did it again." I said, oh, "Thank you, man." So he said, "Look, I don't need y'all to go back to Richmond or Oakland, none of that. Y'all finna come to Baton Rouge and for 3 months as we recording the movie, shooting the movie. I got the hookup, and so we did that, and then he called me and he said, "Okay, you got 24 hours to finish your album. Now, this ain't no rap album. This R&B, right? This is totally different."
Oh,
So, yeah, I was like, "P, how the hell we gonna do a R&B album in 24 hours, bro?" He said, "You want the money, don't you?" Hell yeah, I want that money.
that's a great
So,
influencer right there.
yeah, that was the influencer, right? So what we did, we went to Westlake Studio, man, where like Michael Jackson did Thriller and all those great records, and we knocked the album out. Um, he sent the a limo to come get us, took us up to Priority, and first he said, "Okay, what kind of cars y'all want?" I was like, "Shit, let me test the water a little bit." Uh, we want some Bubble Light Benzes, bruh. How about that? He said, "All right, cool. We'll go down to Beverly Hills and get y'all some cards at the Ben's place in Beverly Hills." And he told Barbara, which is assistant, to call up the realtor because we had to buy houses in L.A. because there's no possible way we could have went back to the Bay Area with four brand new spanking right off the showroom floor Benzes, uh,
Pockets
diamond
full of cash.
encrusted, huh?
Pockets
Cashed
full of
out,
cash.
yeah. Rolexes blinging. I mean, no limit chain blinging. So it was a wild thing. So we all immediately right then and there moved to Los Angeles,
Wow.
and yeah, man, it was so surreal, bro. It was so surreal,
Let
and
me ask you this, Rico. So between the time when God gave you this song, how did the connection go with P to for P to come get you to do the pushing inside of me? How did that connection get together?
great, great question. Okay, so this would happen, man. I was working at Charles Schwab in San
Uh-huh.
Francisco in East Schwab, and I was allegedly I was a car thief. Now I would steal your car or anybody personal car, but we would go. We had a homeboy that he got cars from from the docks in Long Beach. His name was Musa. Musa, and what we would do, we would go to this a hair salon in Oakland, and we would take orders. So like if you wanted a Benz or if you wanted a Honda or whatever, we'd take down your model that you want, or someone close to it, and then we was like a car dealership. So we would strip the car down, put the chop shop, and put this different serial numbers in, and bring them back. Now that was my night hustle. My day hustle was working at Charles Schwab. When I was at Charles Schwab, um, the voice of God kept coming to me and said, if you don't go to Los Angeles within 72 hours, you'll never make it in the music industry. Now, mind you, I had already had a deal with Motown Records. I had, I knew that Tony, and Vogue, Hammer, Tupac. I mean, anybody that was big from the Bay, I knew him personally, but nobody helped us. But this dude from the bowels of the Calio projects in Louisiana, New Orleans. And so we hopped in our Sanford and Son red truck and we get to LA. And we were supposed to stay with my cousin Paris. He gets evicted that day. So by chance, we was already out there. I had met this girl, and we had been talking on the phone for like 6 or 7 months. And so she said, "Well, you can come stay with me and my sons, or whatever, and y'all can get your jobs and then get your own apartments." And so we put our bags down, and God said, "Don't stop here. Go to Priority Records." Now the whole time, my boys is like, "We don't know who the hell you talking to, Rico, but we gonna kill you because you got us out here bad. We ain't got nowhere to live." And when we got to the car, we from the Bay, so we don't have gangs and none of that.
Right.
We get to the car, it was some blood members sitting on the red truck. We was like, "Hey, fellas, we just some good old musicians, man. we ain't we ain't trying to do none of this." They said, "Oh man, we know who y'all are. We gave y'all a pass last night when y'all came in here." I was like, "Well, damn." Okay, so we get to Priority Records. The first person I see was Eddie Winslow. Y'all remember him, right? From Family Matters.
Yes, sir.
And I gave him pushing aside. He was like, "Damn, that's you." I was like, "Yeah, man." He said, "Well, man, here go my home number. Here go my all these numbers he gave me." I was like, "All right, man, but so then I had met this executive, which was Duffy, and worked at Priority. And we played him. He brought us upstairs, played him pushing the side. He said, "Well, it sounds like it here." I'm not for sure. So we back downstairs, broke as a joke. So we sitting there, and I'm saying, God saying, "Don't move. Just sit, be still, be still." Man, about 10 minutes later, Master P walks in Priority Records. You ever see that glow that ever had on for somebody?
Yeah. Aura.
He had that glow, baby. I don't know if it was the money glow. It was everything.
You gotta get that
Oh
Come
my
with no
glow.
God.
limit chain.
Yes. I was like, "Yo, P, what up, baby?" He said, "Man, what's up, Rico? You still singing?" I said, "Yeah, shit, you still rapping." Now, mind y'all, I had not known that P had blown up. He was the Michael Jackson of rap of the South,
Mm.
Midwest, the East Coast, and he was starting to encroach and on the West Coast. But we didn't know he had got that big, right? He was just my homeboy. I heard he got a record deal. I said, "Well, hell, what I got to lose? We might as well just sign with him." So, so he said, "Yeah, y'all come on with me. Get on the elevator, bruh. And if I like the song Rico, and I know you write great songs, I'ma sign y'all to No Limit, make y'all bigger than Jodeci." I said, "Bigger than who?" He said, "Jodeci, bruh." I said, "You got that kind of?" He said, "Man, I got a few dollars, man. I I can make it happen." So then he said, "I'm gonna give y'all 100,000 a piece." I was like, "Well, God damn." So so yeah, man, that's how we got the song to P. He only heard 2 seconds of the song, and we signed with No Limit within 2 seconds. And then watch this. So watch this. Y'all ready for this? So then
Yeah.
once the record executives at Priority got wind that we was in there signing a deal with P, they was like, "Well, we was about to sign him." So they was like, it was these white dudes on this side and P on this side. And they was like, "Well, who you want to sign with?" I was like, "I don't know them dudes. I'm signing with the dude I know." You know what I'm saying? I'm signing with Master P. Yeah, and little did I know that was the best move I ever did in my life, baby. I'm still living good to this day because of that. I, I don't know if y'all can see around in my house, but I got a mansion now because inadvertently because of Master P.
That's
Wow.
what's up.
Beautiful thing.
That's what's
Beautiful thing.
up.
Indeed. Yeah.
Beautiful. Man, that's amazing right there. So that's good to know that, in your business and no matter what the genre of music is, your faith is what opened the doors of opportunity and led you from
Yeah.
devastation, self devastation, like the life of wrong you were doing, guided you to do something better, guided you to get out of the neighborhood and surroundings. And then after
Yeah.
you made it, you said it's kind of like Pulp Fiction, we're going back and forth. You said that after you made it, you got the money, you came back and then tragedy hit one of your boys, and y'all left again. So
Yeah.
the fact you said that something divine power told you certain things
Yeah.
were real to you, and you was obedient, and for your
Yeah.
obedience, the blessings came
Yeah.
about. Wow,
That
man, that's,
part.
that's
So
wow,
let
that's
me
amazing
ask
right
you.
there.
Let me ask you this. What keeps you going, like in the business? Like, what is it that um, that motivates you, motivates your longevity in it?
I just love it. I got bit when I was 8 years old. My dad introduced me to it. We had a singing group when I was 8. My dad was in the group. My brothers and my I had an older cousin that was singing with us, and we was in Richmond. We had in Richmond they had these really powerful talent shows called the Richmond Talent Show, right? And
Mm-hmm.
any and everybody that blew up big, the Tony's been in it. In Vogue, everybody that was big was in the Richmond Talent Show
Mm-hmm.
at one point in time. So I remember when I was just 8 years old and I looked up at the lights and I said, "Shit, this what I want to do." And I cussed just like that. I said, "Shit." This is what I want to do. You know, I love it. And the girls were screaming. I mean, you know what it did for my ego at 8 years old. I got teenagers screaming and stuff because at the time I sounded a lot like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And man, like I had to have it, man. And I felt I always likened myself to like Forrest Gump.
Mm.
So when I was 13 years old, the very first song I ever recorded, it was a Friday. The Saturday next morning, I looked out the window. It was this guy named Anthony Carmichael. He was a producer for Lionel Richie. His family happened to live in my neighborhood. I just didn't know him because he was older than me. And so I go over there to the park. Now, mind you, I'm just 13 now, and I'm playing. And I said, I play the guitar. So he let me play his guitar. He said, "Hey man, you pretty funky for a little dude." I said, "Well, thank you." I said, "Well, here go one of my songs." He said, "You write songs too?" I said, "Yeah." So I handed him the cassette, right? And he said, "Is this really you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Tell you what, go home. Within this hour, I'm gonna have Anna Gay Gordy, which is Barry Gordy's sister,
Mm.
Marvin Gaye's wife, call you and hook you over Motown." I said, "Man,
Wow.
shut your mouth and keep talking. What you gonna do?" so so I so man, at that point I went home and the lady called my house. She was like, "Rico," and I was like, "Yeah." She said, "I heard you guys got great records." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, come on down to my house. I'm at some Outpost Drive in Beverly Hills." Now, at the time, some of you guys probably remember Sam Bostic. He was yeah, he produced a lot of stuff for E40 and Tupac, and we were in a group together. So it was Sam Bostic, myself, Mark Suckeram, and my brother. And so my dad drove us down there, and the gates opened up, man, and she had the guards and the guard dogs, and so we walk in the house, and she greets us, right? And so we sitting down, and it was this sunken living room. So this dude walks from behind this thing, and I'm like, "Oh snap!" And he just walking up, and he getting tall. And I said, "Say, bruh, you know who you are?" He started laughing, and it was Marvin Gaye. So
Ooh.
I'm like, "Damn, Marvin! Oh man, it's such a." My dad mouth was just like he would just because that was his era. Truly, was Marvin Gaye was my dad's era, right?
Mm.
Now I like Marvin Gaye, but I love me some Michael Jackson. I said, "Now look at him, Marvin. It's nice meeting you, but I got to meet Mike, man. Take me to Mike." So he said, "Well, you signed it with Motown, so you will be meeting Michael Jackson for sure." You know, and
Okay.
that's what, yeah,
Okay.
and
That
that's what
is pretty
happened.
cool. You have some stories. You've had a very adventurous time in the industry. So, with
Yeah.
everything that you've done, what is your focus now?
To make great records, we're doing. Since I moved to the South,
Mm-hmm.
they have this new genre music called Southern Soul. It's really not that new. It's been around, but it's starting to pick up and be very, very popular amongst the young people. If it's like remember when rap came in and how
Mm-hmm.
explosive it was. That's what this is doing right here. and this Southern Soul is taking off, baby. And what we've done, because I did R&B, we kind of took the Southern Soul and made it more radio ready. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? More commercial. We commercialized it. So when you hear our songs, you'll hear like, yeah, it got that Southern Soul feel, but it can get on regular radio just as
Right.
well.
Exactly.
So, you know, so we feel,
Okay.
and then they got a new lane for Southern Soul in at the Grammys. So I be damn, I'm gonna get me a Grammy, baby. I'm gonna get it. It's coming to me. You
Okay, so you're doing
know.
Southern Soul music
Yeah,
now. Now, what inspired you to
yeah.
switch genres? What? Because honestly, Southern Soul to me, Southern Soul is the rap of R&B. It's like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? It's the
You're
rap
right,
of R&B.
right.
So it's R&B,
Yep,
but it's uncut,
yep.
and they talk about
It's uncut
everything. So
in anything,
yeah,
baby.
so
They don't leave
it's
nothing.
yeah. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay, now watch this. It was such a perfect fit for me because I come from the carpet of Prince.
Mm,
Even though I love Michael Jackson, I still subscribe heavily to Prince, and wasn't nothing risque for Prince to sing about.
exactly.
So that was already part of my soul. I said, "Shit, this me.
I'm a big
I'm
Prince
finna do
fan,
this, right?"
so yeah.
Yes. So when you hear if you like Prince and you like one of our songs called Honey Baby,
Okay.
it's a heavily Prince influence, but it's flip Southern soul.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it.
Okay.
And then but my ultimate goal, we're going country just as well.
Okay.
Now, I've just seen something that was very disturbing. I appreciate Beyonce opening the doors, but this guy that was on Dukes of Hazard, he called her a dog, like a dog in a dog park, peeing, and I'm gonna say, bro, you don't
And not
disrespect
just,
that
but here's
woman,
the
man.
thing. Well, here's the thing about that. What a lot of people missed in that. It wasn't just that he called her a dog. The correspondence
Yeah,
that was going on, what the lady said in response to that was, yeah, they
they,
just come in and take
they,
over. Yes, they just come in and think they can take
yeah,
over everything and make it theirs. I said, "Wow, they said this on TV? Like, are they really having
easily.
yeah, so but you want to know what's so
Yeah,
crazy
the
about this
audacity.
discussion? It's sad that nobody recognizes that ever since Beyonce got out of her contract and started doing her own music
Yeah.
and started doing
Hmm.
when she got out of her contract, Beyonce on every album, there's not one album that she has dropped that does not have one country song on it. She always puts, ever since she got out of her contract, she always puts a country song on her album. Nobody pays attention to it.
Indeed.
That's the thing.
Right.
The only reason why this is a big uproar is because instead of her dropping what she normally drops off of her album, she decided to drop
Right.
the country song first. Nobody
There
ever
you
pays
go.
attention to the fact that she always writes one country track on every last one of her albums. There's always
Indeed,
some
she
type of
does.
southern type of song that she does, but she
Yep.
doesn't drop it in the
Yep.
forefront. She leaves it for you to
Right.
because most of
To
her other stuff,
enjoy, just to
yeah,
listen
most
to.
of her other stuff just blows up. And this is the first time she just said, you know what, I'm a headline my country tune. And everybody's
Yeah.
going crazy. And then it's so crazy. There's this country girl, a black girl in country. I can't think of her name right now, but she's really good.
Yeah.
And she references Beyonce in one of her songs. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm a buckle bunny. It's a dope song. I like her music, but she calls herself. One of
Yeah.
her songs says, "I'm a buckle bunny. I'm Beyonce." In a, you know, pretty much says she's a country Beyonce, looking like Beyonce. But
Right.
but then when Beyonce drops her southern song, her country song, she gets on Instagram and goes, "While I appreciate Beyonce and everything she do, and this is a black girl,
Wow, oh boy.
yeah, she's like, well, I appreciate what she's
Wow.
done and what she's doing. It's other, we've been here and da 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 da." I'm like, wait a minute, why are you offended? Because you reference
Why
her
are
in one,
you
right? Why
offended?
are you offended? You reference her in one of your songs saying you are a country Beyonce, but did everybody forget this girl is from Texas?
From Houston.
From
She a
Houston,
straight
Texas.
country girl. Man, I met her when I was on No Limit. Her and Silk did a song together. Her and Silk and Destiny Child, and we was in Houston. The girl, that she opened her mouth, she straight Southern. She's a Southern woman. She's a Southern belle.
Wow.
And furthermore, Southern country music came from us. It's our black culture
Thank you.
music. That
Thank you.
banjo and all that stuff actually came from Africa.
Thank
Like
you.
if they don't cut it out,
Exactly.
so we ain't paying them no attention. I mean, this ain't the first
Yeah.
time they had us in bondage and we broke out. So
Yeah.
the music ain't gonna be
The
a thing
thing
for
is,
us.
they just
We gonna
wanted,
come in there
yeah, the
swarming.
thing is, I'm going to say this. They have had country, and it's not country music. They haven't had country music on lock. The problem is they don't
Yeah,
want us in the country music awards. That's why they're making a big deal out of it. It's not country
there you
music
go.
because Big and Rich, there
Right.
was a black guy in that group. It's not that they just don't want to give the accolades for the sales. They do not want to give out country music awards to black people. It is simple as that.
And you know what's so sad? We accept Eminem. We accept what's them boys?
Vanilla Ice.
Wait a minute, John B.
Brass Monkey.
John B.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Beastie
John B. John
Boys,
B. Beastie Boys.
Madonna,
We
Sinead
yeah.
O'Connor, Celine Dion. Uh, the list
Thank
goes
you.
on and on. Wham,
The list
Robin
George
Thicke.
goes on.
Michaels.
We
Michael
George
McDonald.
Michael.
Michael McDonald. I
Robin
mean,
Thicke.
what
Woo.
is the cat's
Phil
name? What is
Collins.
those boys? Phil
Phil
Collins,
Collins.
Police, Sting, what is those
Say
dudes?
it.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up.
Watch that
Marvin
boy.
Gaye.
Right.
Hall and Oates.
Hall
Hall
and
and
Oates,
Oates.
come on.
Oh, they the
All
epitome.
day long, we can accept, and it's, oh, they can sing, and we're supposed to get, it's cool when they do it, but it's a
Adhere
problem.
to them.
It's a problem when we do it.
But Dad, Yo said it.
It's cool when they do it, but it's a
Hey,
problem when we do it.
hey. Yeah,
But the
so
crazy
right,
part is
we
we've been
coming, we
doing it.
finna kick that.
We've been
We
doing
finna
it.
kick that, baby.
We've been doing it.
You know how we do. We been doing it.
First of
And
all,
I'm from No Limit.
that
I don't
song,
know
that song, that song, Grandma's Hand. That is
oh,
a
come on.
country song.
Yes,
That's a
indeed.
country
And
song.
look at that song, Tennessee Whiskey. I believe black
Exactly.
people made that song. Come on, we love that song. And we didn't care if he was white or black. We just
Exactly.
love what feels good to us. It
Exactly.
sounds good
But
to us.
it's a for them
Don't
it's
look at my
for them it's about having black, and that, I'm telling you, this is all it is. It's the politics of the country music awards. That's what it's about. That's
wow.
why.
That's a
That's the
damn
very reason
shame.
why Southern Soul hasn't taken off the way it should. Because
Yeah.
if it takes off, it qualifies to be in the country music awards, and they don't want
In
black people
country
there.
music.
They do not
Thank
want
you.
black people there. It's
Yes.
been theirs. That is
Nope.
theirs to themselves, and they don't want to give those accolades. That's what it
And
is.
that's sad. But guess what? You can't, the cream gonna rise to the top, baby.
Exactly.
God got the last word. And you know what happened when he get to talking to me.
Hmm.
Ha ha! I got two or three songs he done gave me in the country world. They ain't gonna stop this here,
It
baby.
ain't. It's not.
I'm gonna sock it to their pocket like a rocket.
It.
Hallelujah.
Exactly. Exactly. Cause I don't know what's
Indeed.
going on your screen,
Mhm.
but you look like you sneezed and you're stuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, cuz.
It's
What's
good on my
going
side.
on, cuz? Wake up. You
I'm
over
wide
there?
awake, man. I'm waving. Hey, can you
Okay.
see me? I
No,
got this.
Your
your
allergies is
camera
bothering
is
you.
stuck. Your camera is stuck. Cut your camera off and turn it back on.
Maybe that'll
I
help.
can see him
We're
though.
still on
He moving
live.
around on
We're
mine.
still on live, correct? We're
Yeah.
on the radio.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
go ahead and
still
take a
live.
commercial break. You need to take a
Yeah.
We'll,
commercial break or play some songs,
we'll, we'll,
cuz.
we'll go over the song, Kendrick Circle, Family Circle. It's called Family. Come on back with some more Rico,
Yeah.
the one and
All
only
right.
original Sons of Funk.
Sounds a
And
phone.
we still talking, but we needed to do that for the air. And we are still live on
Yeah.
Facebook. So
Yeah.
that's just for our
Yeah.
radio audience. But yeah, and this is also,
Indeed.
yeah, this will still be broadcasting. This is going to go on our podcast station as well. So they'll get all of
Indeed.
everything behind the scenes, and they'll be able to hear the whole thing, radio, everything. So
I'm so very happy that you were versed in what I was talking about. So that it's the country music awards that don't want to. And
yeah,
what's
I
wrong
know
with giving
what's
us
up with that.
accolades for great songs?
Nah, let me tell you something. That is the one thing, and people are so missing what the politics of it, that is all that it is about. They do not care. Because
Wow.
remember what happened when Nas X made that song, Old Town Road. That was a hit.
Yeah.
Everybody loved that song.
Smash.
They had a
Yes.
problem. It wasn't because he was gay. It was none of that. They did not want to acknowledge him for country music. And what happened? Miley Cyrus's father hopped on that song. And
Yeah.
they had to acknowledge him.
And blue.
And they
They
had
had
You're
to.
right.
to.
They didn't get acknowledged when it first came out, only
No.
when he got on it.
Right.
You knew.
Yeah, because he knew what they were
My
doing.
Lord.
He knew what they were doing. They were trying. See, and the reason why he hopped on it, because again, how can you say that Nas X can't do this and Big and Rich, Save a Horse Ride a Cowboy? They got rap, all kind of stuff on their stuff. Big and Rich.
Oh, all day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
All
you
day.
want to blackball this guy because he's black. That's all it was. It had nothing
Right.
to do with his sexual orientation. He was black. They did not want him to get
Yep.
the accolades, and they didn't want it to count as country music. They kept calling him a rapper. And once they
Wow.
saw who
Well,
he
let me ask you
was,
this.
mhm.
Let me ask you this. How is Kane Brown navigating through the mess? Or he had to suffer through it just like every other black person. What makes him different uh than so many other black people that aspire to do country music?
I'm gonna say this. I'll say this. The problem with it's the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? If you're not
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not
you're
like
more
them.
one of us. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
well, he is one of us.
Yeah, but no, but I'm saying in their world. In their world.
Right.
You've
I
heard
get
that
it.
before,
Yep.
You work with them.
Yeah, of course.
You in that
Yeah.
the I have black friend
You're
people.
so different.
Yeah, from
You're
who?
so
From
different.
what? What am I
From
different
who?
from? Who are you?
If you knew, I'm from Richmond, baby. It don't get no
But
gangstery hooligan.
in their mind, and now
Right,
this doesn't
right,
have anything to do with him personally. In their mind, it's
right.
what's acceptable for them. You know what I'm saying? It's, oh,
Wow.
you're not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Oh, you're cool. You don't ruffle feathers. You seem like you don't. In their mind, that's the illusion.
Uh,
The same. The funniest thing about this is the
You got 30
the
seconds.
same mind. How the same brainwash that they have put on us that
yeah.
breaking out of
30 seconds.
from the years. They're brainwashed into that belief of themselves. They believe that shit they sell.
Wow.
So,
Okay, we got
Yes,
Nation
indeed.
Radio Live. Your favorite cousin Chief. Got my man Rico from Sons of Funk and the one and only King Glow in the studio. What's going on, Glow? I
what's
don't see you on
good?
Discord, but I hear you.
I'm here. You can't see me on Discord. What?
I can
Your
see
Discord
everybody.
jumping
You
on. We got
see
that
this
photo.
big
We
old
don't have you.
afro?
We got mental
I
Rex.
love
We
it.
don't have
I
you,
love
God. We got mental Rex.
Yes, indeed.
Glow in the
Uh-huh.
house. What's up, cuz? You know, we here, we kicking it, we talking politics, from politics to music to,
Yeah.
this new music that Rico is going to drop, and I can't wait because
Yeah.
I'm a baby in this Southern Soul thing, and I love it. I'm
Yeah.
I'm new to it. I love it, and I
Indeed.
love to see the
Indeed.
transformation from R&B to Southern Soul. And like I said, to me,
Indeed.
Southern Soul is like the rap of R&B because it's raw, it's
It
uncut.
is.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
songs is, I'm going to the liquor house, hey, and have myself a good
Oh,
time. I love that
hey,
song.
sing that, baby.
I'm
Sing
going to the liquor house
it.
because
Yeah, you
I'm
is.
not from the South, but I've lived in the South, and when I lived in the South,
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit, and so
Oh,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
from Detroit, and so when I went to the South, they had what we had, and I didn't, but theirs was a little different. And
Yeah.
a friend of mine said, "We're gonna go to the liquor house." I'm like, "Oh, y'all got the little after hour joints where you go get liquor," and they was like, "Yeah." So I'm thinking we gonna go. I'm gonna stay in the car. They gonna hop out. They gonna go get the liquor and come on back. It's like, come
Yeah.
on. I say, okay. Walk in, the whole house is a setup. They
It's a
selling
hole in the wall,
wings,
baby. It's a
yeah.
house.
They selling wings. They selling French fries. They got plates. They got
Yay.
spades over here. They got
Yay.
everything. They empty the whole room out for you to
Yeah.
dance. Music playing. I said,
Yes.
okay, got it.
It's a party.
It's man. I said,
It's a
oh,
whole
this a
party. They
blind pig out here. I said, okay. See, they call them. You know what I'm talking about? They call them blind pigs.
yeah,
That's what the police call them.
hallelujah.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
what's the prime?
I said, wait a minute, cause I know about the
Yeah.
blind pig, cause I got busted in one in Detroit, and that's how I found out. That's what they
Who?
call them. I said, wait a minute, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
said, oh.
indeed. Wow. Do you know? Do you know? Oh, so we just did a show in Detroit, and Detroit loved them some Southern Soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's big in
Yeah.
Detroit, and man, we packed that place out, and a lot of the people, a lot of the Southern Soul artists audience is our old audience,
Yeah.
so they coming right back to us
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, we so glad to see
Yep.
y'all,
Yep. Yep.
and
Detroit is,
we hit them with that push.
yeah. I tell people all the time, Detroit is a melting pot because you got to remember what Detroit is made of
Yeah,
and how Detroit was built. It was all Southern people coming there
right,
to work at the Big Three long time ago.
right,
So Detroit ain't nothing but
indeed.
city-fied country folk. It is
That's all that is.
city-fied
All that
country
is.
folk. Like
That's all that
they
is.
fathers, they mothers, they grandfathers, and all of
Yeah.
that straight from the country. And then you got these
Yep.
city-fied kids, descendants. I'm a city-fied.
Yep.
I'm a city-fied country girl. Like real talk. Like
There you go.
it's just in the blood. I am not from the country, but I
Indeed.
got a little twang. People tell me I'm a mixture
Yeah.
of New York. They be like, "You sound like you from New York and country New York," and I'm like, "Yep, that's Detroit for you." It's a brick and a
Yeah.
piece of chicken. It's a brick and a honey
Oh,
biscuit. A
Wow.
brick and a
I
honey
love
biscuit.
it. I love it.
It's the truth.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. So I want to share with y'all.
Hmm.
I was going to tell y'all about Tupac.
Yeah.
And Puffy. So I got two partners. They're from the Bay Area, and their production company was called The Whole Nine. It's John, Roan, and Ontario Haynes.
Hmm.
And so
Okay.
when I bought my home in Los Angeles, I seen them on Ventura Boulevard, and I was like, "Hey man, I need y'all, man. I got too much work." And they was like, "All right." So they had started producing a lot of stuff with P with me. We remember that. I don't know if y'all remember that song "Thug Like Me" with Maya and Silk. I did that song with it was
Yeah.
me, Maya, Silk, John, and O. We all five did that song. Like it took us seconds to do this song, and we
Okay.
knocked it out. So so they knew. that I had this love for Puffy. I just love how he was a go getter, just a whatever. And so they were at the studio called Alpha Studios in Los Angeles, and he called me and said, "Reek, your boy Puffy is here, and he want to meet you, man. We was telling him how all about you, and you was from No Limit or whatever." So I said, "All right, I'm on my way." So when I get there, man, Little Kim is there, J Lo is there. I think Little
Oh,
C's
this
might
is
have been
J Lo
there,
time.
and Puffy. Yeah, this is J Lo time. So so I was like, hey, nice meeting y'all. I wasn't really interested in meeting. I wanted to talk directly to Puffy about
Right.
Tupac, and I wanted to know because now you got to remember I'm from the Bay.
Yeah.
I'm from where Pac,
Down biz,
like
baby.
you know what I'm talking about. You know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
so I said, Puff, bro, I love you, bro, but like my daddy say, he had this word called vasect. What vasects you to bring your ass to Los Angeles at the height of when Tupac could have got on the radio? Now, Chief, you can attest to this and told 1 million, more than 1 million, 1 million black men to congregate, and we finna ride on Puffy and whoever else. We finna go to LA and we finna make a mockery of them cats. And would they have not done it?
Man, in a heartbeat.
Heartbeat. I said, bruh, you may think you know how powerful Pac was, but dude, he was our Malcolm X.
Mm.
He was our voice. You know what I'm saying? He was everything to us. Now I'm a little older at this time. You know what I'm saying? And he still affected me immensely. I said, well, why? And then this what came out of Puffy's mouth. He said, quote unquote, to me personally, if that man would have lived, my record company would have failed immediately. What leads me to believe the
Mm.
next stuff that people are saying about him. And did you really have a hand in this man's death?
Mm-hmm.
It's all roads pointing to you, bro, like you did, and then all this other stuff that's coming out. I don't knock a man for what he do behind closed doors. That's his business. But you know what I'm saying? But the situation with Pac, bro, like it could have been quelled. It could have been, and
Yeah.
then on Pac side too, he could have been. I know a lot about Pac because my cousin is Atram Gregory, who was Digital Underground's manager and Pac's manager, and he was a hothead, but he was easily calmed down, at the same time. So I just didn't understand why the man brought his number one artist here to get killed,
Mm-hmm.
and that day Biggie was gone.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
one. And I've got 50 million more stories I can tell some wild. So I got another story. Oh, y'all want to hear some weird? So, um, uh, in the Bay Area, they had a group called Something for the People,
Oh, that I know
and
that.
uh,
Yeah, boy, you never find
you
another
remember them?
love as good as
No,
this.
as
Hey,
this,
my love.
yeah,
Oh, baby,
yay,
drums.
yay,
Hey, the bomb, baby.
yay,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
played that today.
Okay, them on my homeboy. Me and Fuzzy was homies. That was my boy,
Right.
right? And so when I moved to LA, I see him. He on Ventura Boulevard. No, he on Melrose. And so he's like, Reek, man, you done blew up. You got P, man. You doing your thing. That pushing is blowing up, bro. I was like, all right, yeah, man. So shoot. He said, hey, man, let me introduce you to my homeboy. So out from the store comes Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas. And I was like, oh, how you doing, bro? And this is before I think Fergie had just gotten a group. They hadn't blown up yet, right? They
Mm-hmm.
was on their way. And so they was like, man, we want you to come to this party tonight. It's an industry party.
Oh Lord.
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Epstein.
I was like, what kind of party is it, bro? You know, I'm from Richmond, man. I'm a little still at the time. I'm still a little rough around the edges, you know. Like, hey, bro, I ain't going to no Fruit Loop party, bro. Like, you know, I fool with P, bro. We still thugged out with a whole
Like, is
bunch
it
of
a
money.
party? Is it a party? Now, what kind of party is this?
Yeah,
Because you know they
yeah,
party and they party.
exactly. So it was like, no, man. So we gonna have the limo come get you. Was it Ralph's? I think it was Ralph's. It was the big food store in the valley. So I parked my Benz, and the limo came got me, and we went in this weird part of Los Angeles. It was downtown. It was industrial that I never knew existed, right?
Uh oh.
And then they did this weird knock on the door. The eagle has landed at 12 knock and shit. I'm like, and then the little thing opened up and they look, okay, then the door opened up. And when he opened the door, it was Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all hear me? It
Whoa.
was gambling. It was orgies. It was this. It was that. And who was at that party?
Diddy, the
Was
diddler.
was was Cat Williams.
What?
Cat Williams was at that party. Now, have y'all ever heard Cat Williams talk about Mr. Ogilvy in his stand up?
Yeah,
What?
Bruh. And
he's at
I
that
was
party.
there. And
Wow.
Cat Williams had not blown up just yet. He was on his way. And on the stage, Mr. Ogilvy was kissing his man.
Oh.
And I ran up by the stage and said, Mr.
Wait a
Ogilvy,
minute.
what the hell is you doing, Mr.
Wait a
Ogilvy?
minute. Wait. We talking about, hey, Mr. Ogilvy. What?
Hey, Mr.
What?
You know what's
Ogilvy.
funny about that? Now
What?
we go way back. We're from the Bay, and Cat
Yeah,
Williams to us is not Cat Williams. He was Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the
And
Hat. That's who he
yeah,
was at that time.
okay. Remember, he was on that soap opera called The Bay.
Sure was. Oh my God, sure
And then
was.
after that, he got on Comic View, and he wanted me to
Yep,
manage him before he went to L.A. And then he hooked up with Cube and got on next Friday. But I told him I couldn't do it, bro, because I got a lot of respect for Cat. And Cat had a young kid. A lot of people know that. When Cat
yeah,
baby was about 3 months old, the mama just bounced on both of them. And Cat had to do comedy, raise a kid by himself. And then soon after that, he adopted like one of his nephews and some other kids. I mean, Cat did a
yep,
lot of. He stepped up as a father, man, to a lot of people, bro. He don't never talk about
did.
that, but
Yeah, he
he
had like
also
five
did. Real
kids at
talk.
the time he was raising. Yeah, and,
Right.
and, and man, so I ran, and Mr. Ogilvy was looking at me like, who the hell is this, and who let him in here? So I ran
Mr.
up on Will I
Ogilvy.
Am them, and I say, look, bro, uh, I fool with a dude from the street, man, who got millions of dollars, and we don't get down like this, man. Man, I'm finna go, man. Y'all on some other shit right here. Like, bro, we party and we have girls and stuff, but this other stuff that y'all got going. There's no Rico. Some of the most prominent people in the music and movie industry is here. I don't give a damn who in here, bro. What y'all doing ain't me, man. I'm gone. So then that's when I had left, and then I got one more crazy story I want to tell y'all. So me and P in the studio with LL Cool J, right?
Oh Lord, Mr.
Right.
Lick Your Lips.
Everybody got an LL story. Everybody got at least one LL story.
One LL story. So so I'm talking to LL. I got him laughing and stuff, and I was, hey man, you remember me? We had met a few years prior. I was in another group, um, and we did a song, and it started to blow up in the Bay a little bit. And my homeboy told you that we was gonna be big in the New Edition. He said, "Oh my God, I remember y'all." And he told my boy, "New Edition, a big group, man. It's gonna be kind of hard to top them." And so he said, "Yeah, I definitely remember you, man." So about 5 minutes later, this dude come in with this table with a cloth on it, and he said, "Mr. Smith, are you ready?" And he said, "Yeah." So L started unbuckling his pants. I'm looking at P. I'm saying, "What part of the game is this, P? What he doing?" And so he said, "I guess that's what they do when they get to Hollywood." So he gets on the table, and the man start massaging the lower part of his back, and L in there going, "Oh, oh." I'm like, say, bruh, you know,
Maybe he had a
that
bad back
was funny.
from knocking
He
people
had a
out.
bad day.
He probably had a
Yeah,
real
because he
bad,
was
bad
yeah.
back. He had back problems. That's
But
probably what it was.
Mama didn't tell you to get on that table with that man, though. I promise you she didn't.
Mama said knock you out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes, indeed. So
Oh
that's
my
just some of my
goodness.
little wild stories, from
Oh my
LA
goodness.
and meeting Jamie Foxx and all them cats. He was a wonderful dude, though.
So
Yes,
let me
he was
ask you, do
truly,
you have
truly a talented.
so let me ask you this. Do you have new music out now, or are you in the studio recording?
I got a gang of new music out.
Okay.
Honey Baby, No Side Piece. Um, I mean, the list can go on. Louisiana Girl Healed Me.
Cuz
It's
do you
about
have
this
any of these
Louisiana girl. It's really
queued
about this,
up? You got any
huh?
of these queued up, cuz? Can we get Honey Baby?
What you got queued up, cuz? You ain't got nothing queued up. Boy, we gonna have to
Yeah,
get you
you
another
queued up,
job.
cuz.
You ain't know. I'm about to.
Well, while cuz go and get
Bro,
Yeah.
Honey Baby.
trying to bring Rico back, man, because Rico has given us one of the dynamic, exciting interviews with all the stories and full of love and energy, and have him to introduce the songs. But we do have his music. Rico says a lot of music, and some of it's banging. Now, some of the
Yeah.
stuff I've yet to hear. I'm being honest, but the stuff that I heard, I love. Matter of fact, one of them inspired me. And Rico said
Uh-oh.
he's gonna have to help me make it a hit. I hope it don't hit the flow though.
Oh Lord. No, we not. No. No. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
not about to
Cause
play
you
with him.
already
I'm
know.
not about to play with
You
him.
already know.
Yesterday, Lord, he started singing some country soul. And
Yeah.
who is that? He said, that's me. I made that up. I said, no, I'm not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but it had you going though,
It
Rick.
had,
Man,
yeah.
It was
we
it
gotta
was
Hey,
do that
Glow.
song.
cool.
It had you going, Glow.
It was cool. It was funny. It was cool. I was like, what the hell? He said he is
Yeah.
what you say? I'm drinking.
He was in the
Beer
tub
in the
with some
tub,
beer.
baby.
Yeah,
Beer in the
big.
Yeah.
Oh
tub.
Lord, you
I'm
know the
telling
song? Oh
you.
my God.
I already
I'm
know
not
it.
gonna give up the hook, but beer in the tub. Your crazy cousin Chief of
I
GC
can't
Radio
deal.
and my
I
man
cannot
Rico
deal.
gonna bring it to you. Beer in the tub.
I'm not about to fool with y'all. I'm not about to
Okay.
fool with
He go,
y'all.
That's what they said about side piece. Look at Pokey.
yeah. And then he live up the road from me, in Mississippi, but right up the road. He gonna come over, I'm gonna record him, and we gonna have another hit. Yeah.
I can't deal.
Cheap feature Sons of Funk. Hallelujah.
Oh Lord. Don't.
I'm about to go get
Yeah.
the two like the five heartbeats. So I go ding.
Hey,
Lord.
Glow, this
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna do. Glow, Chief gonna text me your phone number, and then I'm gonna send you a lot of the new music. I want you to check it out, and then y'all
Yes.
start playing it,
Oh yeah.
and then
I
we
just
gonna
sent it to her.
make
She
get
got it on
some
her
money. How
phone.
about that?
Most
Hallelujah.
She
definitely.
got
Most
it.
definitely.
But we need the other stuff. You only gave me a little bit of it, bro. I need you to load me up. I need some
Oh
more
man, I'm finna
inspiration.
load you up, man. I'm finna give you every last one of them, man. Yes,
And
indeed.
Listen.
and now I want you to know this is not you, Glow, and myself, and a few people. What's up, China? What's up, Curiosity? I'm in the audience. We got plenty more people behind the scenes just listening. So I'm putting you on the spot. You coming back? You're gonna introduce the songs, and you're gonna help me with beer in the tub.
I got you, baby. Come on.
Oh my
We gonna
goodness.
get in the tub. Rubber dub.
Hey China.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Beautiful. I can't wait.
But
Yes,
I
most
also know if we're
definitely.
gonna play Pushing inside of y'all. Let y'all check that out, my man Rico, and then we play. Got to hook up some more of his joints. Well, we got Rico going on. For those on the radio, we're gonna play these songs so y'all can check it out. And for those on social media with us, y'all hang on. We're gonna stay right there. Favorite cousin Chief, Rico, Sons of Funk. Let's go.
Huh?
Song is playing on the radio, so we
Which
still
one?
keeping it live on the social media.
Which
Okay.
song are you playing right now?
Yes,
Are you playing
indeed.
"Pushing in You"?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. Hold on, hold on,
Oh
hold on.
yeah.
I gotta go. Hold on, I gotta go listen.
Hey.
Cause
Yes, indeed.
you might have been conceived in the song.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, she. How old is Glow? She pretty young, huh?
We about to say, man,
No, we
you probably
not.
Okay.
wrote
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
songs
She
before
remember
I
it then. She remember it.
No, we not.
Yay.
Stop. Don't be. No, we not.
No, we
What the
not.
hell?
No, we not.
did. Hey, 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 shame the devil, tell the truth.
Tell the truth, that's
Yeah,
right.
shame the
No, we
devil.
not.
No, we not.
Oh my God.
What we on the hub?
Yes, indeed.
Man, how
Hmm.
old is this song, bro? Honestly,
Huh?
how old is this song? Pushing inside of you. How old is this song?
Oh man, you got to remember too. It was I had wrote it
Right?
maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years before I even gave it to Pete. So that song, my kids is 22, the twins, and before then,
You're on the
like
hub, correct?
96, like 96, 90, maybe 95.
Man, and this song is still banging, bro. That's the thing about real music. Timeless,
Yeah,
brother. It's
yeah.
still banging.
Yeah, you know what, man? I want to give thanks to two people that showed me like three of those chords in that song. One is my homeboy Miko Weaver, who played with Prince, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Dwayne Wiggins. He showed me this augmented chord that's in the song, and it's actually in either lay head on my pillow or slow wine. Dwayne Wiggins showed me those chords, man, and Miko Weaver. So
Man,
hats
Dwayne's
off to them
awesome guy,
cats.
man. I helped him out. He had a studio. He had a museum in Oakland. He had it down at the by Kincaid's and all that, in that little area down there by the
Yeah.
estuary. And he had like one of Michael Jackson's gloves. He had like just so much stuff from that
Wow.
industry that he's played for people to Oakland to actually see and partake and things like that. And he pulled a lot of strings to make that happen. Those that did come out enjoyed it. It was wonderful. I mean, he even had Chef Nikki, Brian Shaw's wife, to come out and do stuff. I mean, it was a
Oh
wonderful
wow.
exhibit that he did, man. Dwayne's
Yes,
always doing something in
indeed.
town representing. The brother always representing
Indeed.
town.
Now you know Brian Shaw, he from Richmond too.
Well, Brian went to Santa Barbara with my god brother Dwayne Carter from Houston. They played together, so I used to pick Brian Sharp and bring him back to Oakland sometime, or I'll go over his house and get my god brother. There was a teammate when he came back with him on the weekend. He came up to the Bay,
Yes, indeed.
so y'all
Wow.
go way back.
Yeah, man. You know our city, man. This the Bay Area bred a lot of wonderful people that's in the industry, like Kalita Smith. She was from Richmond. She was Bernie Mac's wife on the Bernie Mac show. Um,
Uh
my homeboy Salim Akil, him and his wife Maura Brock Akil, they did Girlfriend, The Game, and a host of other wonderful shows. And
huh.
like Salim and I went to
Cousin
high
Chief
school together.
back live on the air. That was Switching Side for the Man right now. The one and only Rico from Sons of Funk. And he's sharing some more industry stuff with us about the Bay love and the Bay talent. And I'm sorry to cut you off, Rico. Just had to introduce you again so people know that you're still here with us and they can hear more of you and experience you with the GC Radio on the go. So go ahead, brother. Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh no, I was just saying that like a lot of brothers and sisters that came that are prominent in the industry now, like Kalita Smith, who was she's from Richmond. She was Bernie Mac's wife. Salim Akil and his wife Maura Brock Akil. They did Girlfriend, The Game, and a host of other shows that's out right now. Another brother that played with I think Fergie. Oh no no no. I forget this girl. her boyfriend's on The Voice, the country singer.
Right.
What's the country singer? Y'all remember? Anyway, his girlfriend, the drummer, is from Richmond, and it's so many people, man. Again, you had like what's Tom Hanks. He went to Skyline. You know, he has
Right.
so many wonderful people, man, that came from the Bay Area, man, that did
What's
well.
the song? What's the sitcom 50 Cent got out with Big Meech?
Oh yeah,
Big Meech's
BMF,
dad from the
BMF.
town. Yeah, Big Meech's dad in the show is from the town.
Come on.
Oh, for real. He went to
Man,
St.
and
Mary's.
my homegirl, Tasha Smith, she played in Why'd I Get Married and a bunch of others. Me and her just like this.
Get out of
She's
here.
producing. Yeah, that's my homegirl, man. I knew her before she even blew up big or whatever, and I used to help her out a whole bunch of them, bro. If I told you who, you'd be like, man, come on, man. So yeah, so 50 Cent is looking to pick up this new series that I'm in. It's called Divine Intervention, and it's going to be a big thing. It's a time travel movie. It's a sci-fi time travel movie, and it starts out in 1836, kind of like in slavery, but doesn't stay there long. And next thing you know, the slaves time travel into 2024, so they have to acclimate themselves into now. You know what I mean? But it's riveting, man. It's a riveting show, and 50 Cent is going to be picking it up as soon as we edit it. We're going to go down to Shreveport because he just bought a new studio in Shreveport, and it's gonna be big thing, man.
I mean, you're
Big
gonna have to
thing.
give me a role, man, a door opener or something extra. I got to get a spot up in that one.
Easy. That's easy. I want to put on Glow too. Glow needs something. Come on, Glow. I know you want to act.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I know it's in you.
Ah,
I
I'll
start
be chilling.
boom.
I'll be chilling.
It's all good. Beautiful, beautiful.
Ah.
Yeah. So, and to I've been in a lot of other movies, man. I was in Interview with the Vampire,
Oh wow.
the George Foreman movie. Yeah. I was in Ray with Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, the list can go on, man. I just was in this ride along with Tiffany Haddish and a bunch of other people, man. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of work, man, and it prepared me for this role because I have a lead role in this sci-fi. So I'm getting my Denzel on, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't
Well,
got
before
to
y'all do the
shit on
final
me.
cut and edits, man, y'all got to give me a little cameo right before
All
the
right,
credits.
it's a done deal. Yeah, it's all good, man.
As
So we
soon as
gonna
I'm
make
ready
it
to run
happen.
rules, getting this little flick, man, for to hit the
Come
edit button.
on, man. We right down the road from you, bro. So you can come get in on it, man. I'm gonna talk to
I'm
the
sitting
powers
good. I'm
that
gonna come
be.
knocking on the door. And I'm not bringing no peace. I'm coming cheesing.
I want my role, bro. Yes, indeed. I'll
All
talk to the
good.
powers that be, man, to see if we got something for you.
I
Indeed.
appreciate
Hmm.
it. Man, this interview is off the hook. LP is in the
Yeah,
building.
thank
just
LP
you.
is one of the
and it's
ready
crazy because I
DJs.
was gonna ask you, have you been in the acting? Because you just seem like that would
Yeah,
be natural for you to be in
yeah,
film.
yeah.
So what was? Let me
Indeed.
ask you this: What
And
was
you
your
know what?
first film?
This is no
My
diss, man,
first,
but
my first
your character
film.
is like our generation of Boosie Collins, brother. I'm just putting it out there.
Hmm.
Right.
Cool, charismatic, don't give a
Yeah.
damn, and just gonna give it to you from the hip.
I'm gonna get. Hey,
It's real.
I accept that, man. I love me some Boosie. Now you know his son what's the rapper name from the Bay? Uh uh, give it up, give it to me.
Drew
What that
down,
boy name is? What his
Drew
name?
down, Drew
Drew Down.
down.
That's Boosie's son. That's Boosie's son.
Get out of here.
I promise you, bro. Yeah,
Man, Drew and
Drew
Chris,
Down is
man, I
Boosie's
know him for
son.
years, bro. I didn't
Yeah,
know his son.
man.
I know he looked like him. I didn't know that was his son.
That's that man's son, dog. Yes,
Wow.
indeed. So, Glow, to answer your question, the first big movie I was in was I got the hookup, and I made my own role.
Okay.
Um, uh, I was playing with the stripper with the money. Now they didn't even have me wrote in, but the guy that was filming said, "Hey man, you actually more funny than everybody probably in this movie." Because I just was playing with this stripper with the money, and I made my own part. So when y'all go watch it again, you'll see me playing with it. And then from there on, I knew, I was always in plays and stuff. Because like I said, me and Celine Akil, we were in a drama together. So
Okay.
I was always in plays. So I knew I could do the acting thing. But the music bug was so big. But my dad, man, it was weird. He kept telling me, he said, Rico, you're a great songwriter, you're a great artist. He said, but Dad knows his son. You are you're going to be a huge actor, far bigger than you are a musician. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that too.
Exactly.
So,
I know that's right. Speak it into
indeed,
existence.
yeah, yes, indeed. So I'm ready for it. And
Awesome.
anybody that needs some help.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome.
Because I love to help people. I love to help people, especially if they truly are hungry and aspire to want to do something. I'm always there to help. So that's my thing.
Okay.
Indeed.
I love that. I love that. Now,
Mhm.
when you say you are down to help people, you mentor people. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Shit, no, I don't just mentor. I get you in what you trying. If I got a lane for you to get in, come on, man. Come do your thing. If it was a couple of people we needed. Some people didn't show up for their parts, right? They couldn't. The plane got delayed or whatever. And I grabbed some folks off the street. I said, "You ever aspire to want to do some movies?" They was like, "Hell yeah!" I said, "Well, come on." I said, "What you mean?" "Well, we finna get you dressed up and put some makeup on you and come do your part." And they was just
Okay.
they in the show. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm down to help.
Cool.
Indeed.
Cool.
hmm
Now that's
Make
awesome.
dreams come true.
Okay. Okay.
Indeed. A lot of people help me. You know what I mean? A
Right.
lot of people help me.
Exactly.
Indeed.
That's what's up. It's always good to give back. So, where can the people find you? Like your social media? Do you do social media?
They can hit me on my Sky pager.
Okay.
Only if it's major.
I'm over here like, what is a
Read
sky
my
pager? I'm
telephone.
like, what?
The Sky
I'm
pager.
over here like,
No, you can hit me on.
I was about to say, is that new? Like, what is sky pager? I'm a little lost. I was,
you can,
You went back
she
with that
real.
one, brother. You went back.
Hey, she real young. Chief. Now y'all ain't the same age. Uh-uh.
I don't know what a sky. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
what is a sky pager?
Because of
I
because
don't
of
know
over
what a
there.
I don't
This is
know
when the
what a
Academy
damn
Award
sky
come
pager.
in.
Look, dude. I I
Next you gonna say you
seriously
know what a payphone or a sidekick is. Come on now.
I don't know what a sky pager is. I know what a damn payphone is. I don't know what a sky pager is. Don't
The
be
Sky
mad.
pager
Don't
was
be
the first
mad.
pager that came out with a 1-800 numbers. So you could
I
be in
never
there
Yeah.
making
heard of that,
calls.
cuz. Don't be mad at
Wow.
me because
Seriously?
I never heard. How many times I gotta say I never heard of it? God dog it, I'm over here
Man,
lost.
they
It's
had
all
all
right.
kind of songs and everything. Everybody knew about Sky pager.
I
Yo,
never
She's a
heard of
baby.
it.
It's all right.
I
It's all
never
right.
heard of it. That's why I was over here like,
you
well,
gonna
y'all can
learn
reach them on this.
today.
You
Look,
gonna learn today.
listen, you know I'm ready
You
to do.
gonna.
Listen, I'm ready to do marketing. I was going to say, well, y'all can reach him on his Sky page, GC Radio, y'all. I'm
Oh
serious.
my
I was like, it's Sky Pager. And then I was going to wait till this was over with to ask you, what's a Sky Pager? How did we get that? Is it an
God. It's a
app?
Sky pager.
Is that an app? We gotta get that. We gotta get on the Sky Pager, cuz that's the new wave.
What's up?
Okay, I'm lost. I'm back
Man,
now.
that's back in the
Yeah.
90s,
I'm back.
man.
I'm
Girl
back.
Town
So
grew up with all
yeah,
that back in the day.
you could
Wow.
reach me on Facebook, Rico Sons of Funk. I got another page because my phone broke and I took over my brother gave me let me use one of his phones, so I took over his page. So it's Casano Crowder. You can hit me on there or hit me on Rico Sons of Funk on Instagram.
Okay.
Rico Sons of Funk Facebook, Casano Crowder Facebook, and Rico Sons of Funk on Instagram.
Okay. That's
And my don't you hit me on my Sky page if it's major. I
hey.
still got
Hit
it.
him on that Sky Pager, y'all. Don't be like
Even
Glow.
40 made a song for that.
Don't be
Be
like Glow,
myself.
lost in the sauce. Y'all don't be out there going to bad Sky Pager.
Yeah, you
That's
know
the
about
thing.
Scarface today, you got too much sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Hey.
You know what I'm
Oh, I'm sorry.
saying?
I'm sorry. And I got one more page, Sons of Funk, the Sons of Funk page, and you
Okay.
can see me with the same hat on, yeah, on Facebook, and
Okay.
just yeah, I'm all just look me up and shit, I'm right there. And you know, a lot of people inbox me and ask me certain questions. You know, they want to know about Sons of Funk, they want to know about P, they want to know about C Murder, you know, Silk or whatever. You know, I try to answer it to my best ability. You know. But then
Okay.
when they get the action to me, all right, we're gonna cut this shit off. Y'all bugging me now. Hallelujah.
I know you got a Zap board hidden somewhere, bro. You're going to have to let your cousin get.
All right. All
That's
right.
I
another one
can't deal.
overhead. Get one of them Zap boards, man. That's old school. Zap board
Uh-oh.
because it was a Parametric EQ 18 band that people had in their lap. They were great for
I'm done.
making your stereo system in your car sound louder, but they were lousy because they had this little thin little cable that always gave you engine noise or broke, what made you go spend another $50. The band was good marketing, but you just spent $50 on another cord.
Well, you went way back.
And
Yes,
yeah, there's
indeed,
another one I
man.
don't know anything about. Listen.
That's an uncle
Okay.
thing. It's a variant
Yes.
thing.
Now, Glow. Well, when we went to Detroit,
Mhm.
what's that? That's that little place that Meech and them always go. We went over there, man. I was just like, yeah. I was just like this where Meech and them hung out,
Which
and then
one?
I met this lady. Some restaurant they were. You know when he got in a shootout. I forget that part, but it's. I think they said what they sell donuts or something, babe at that place in Detroit we went to because you know I was so into BMF, baby. I just love that. That was Snowflake on steroid.
Oh
That was
my
my
goodness.
show. I'm gonna get on that show. You watch me. I'm gonna get
Hey,
on there,
listen, let me
baby.
tell you
I don't care what
something.
role they give me.
When I watch BMF, when I tell you it now that's nostalgia. Now you want to talk about now
Yeah,
we talking stuff I know about, okay? When you say BMF
yeah.
and watching that show, oh my God, now that's nostalgia for me. That is
Wow.
Detroit all day. Like when I watch
Wow.
that show, I'm like, man, I miss my home. I miss my home.
I
To some
bet.
people, it seems,
Eh,
like I'm telling you, that's a Detroit thing, running up and down Cincinnati to Ohio, all that stuff they be doing.
yeah.
That's what you did. Like it was just, I love that show because it just for people who born and raised in the D, it just that show
Yeah.
it tells a lot because it was an experience that
I
whole
can
time, that
imagine.
whole era, and it was an experience like that. And it's I love that show. That's all I can say. I
Wow.
love that show. It is something
I,
else.
I, I just, it was so weird because when I got to Detroit, it was so surreal because I felt like all the people that I admired were from there. You had the Temptations, Diana Ross, I mean Stevie Wonder. You had all the greats that was right there
Mm-hmm.
in Detroit, and it felt like all the souls of those people just came into me when I got off the plane or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we met this lady who worked at Walmart, and she showed us where the Temptations lived and with the
Mm-hmm.
Motown, Hitchville, and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
then we was finding all the BMF stuff by ourselves. We went by meeting them house. Oh man, I was in heaven, man. I'm telling you, I was in heaven.
Yeah,
Yes,
them big,
indeed.
them,
And,
you
but,
know.
and then also,
Uh-huh.
what I noticed too, a lot of people were so genuinely nice, and I know it's because they were a lot of people from the South. It's like they kind of got a little East Coast thing going, a little Midwest, but
It's
a
a
lot of
melting
South
pot.
going on. It was some wonderful people.
It's a very
Yeah,
Detroit is like everybody thinks it's all rowdy, but people have to understand like first of all, they quick draw McGraw because they come from the South. They Southern people,
right,
Their parents,
right,
like
right.
the kids. We're cityfied. We're the melting pot of people coming from L.A., people coming from New York, and
Yeah,
plus our Southern
yeah,
parents, And so
Right.
we have that mixture, So like I said, I get a
Yeah.
lot of times people like your attitude is like you from New York. You remind me of a New York girl and stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
also say some words and people be like, you country as hell. And I'm like, that's just they be like, you country as hell.
Hallelujah.
And I'm like, I'm a city fat, like that's all I can say is it's city fat country in Detroit. Like we have our own
Indeed.
twang. It's
Indeed.
really weird. Like we say cars, and people be like, say that again,
Yeah.
cars, and
Of course.
or
Yeah.
butter, you know what I'm saying? And it's butter with D's
Yeah.
instead of T's, and you know what
Yeah.
I'm
Butter.
saying? Yeah, it's butter. That's butter, baby, and so that's how we say it. But yeah, but it's really like people are really nice. You know what I'm saying? People think everybody there is mean and
Very.
stuff like that, but actually we speak. When I go places and
You
people don't
do.
speak, I be like what?
What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
like what?
Yeah. Yeah.
We
I
speak.
met some wonderful people in Detroit. I'm telling you, and I also met you might be too young to remember him, but you might remember because of your culture. The Funk Brothers, who played a lot of the Motown hits. The show that we did, they were like the house band, and I was blown away.
Mm.
Like, man, do you just don't know what you mean to me, dog? Like, you guys was the dopest cats on planet Earth, you know. And the biggest records you could imagine right now that Diana Ross did, the Temptations, I guess the Four Tops of Michael Jackson, the Jackson Five, the Funk Brothers played a lot of their music,
Mm.
and I got a chance to meet those guys, and I was blown away. So I got love for Detroit. I'm telling you, just I love Detroit.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That is what's
mhm,
up. So what's next for you? Are
indeed.
you on the road? Are you traveling right now, like doing a tour in the midst of?
Yep. We got
Okay.
it's called the No Limit Western Ball Tour.
Okay.
The No Limit Western Ball Tour, and it's with us, Young Bleed. How you do that there?
I was gonna say, are
Remember
you
that
still signed with No
song?
Limit?
Inadvertently, because what we did was we reenacted No Limit R&B Southern Soul.
Okay.
So yeah, and believe it or not, I just got off the phone with Pete earlier today, and we doing a show July. It is July or August. All of No Limit gonna be there.
Okay.
It's gonna
Wow.
be in Alabama, and it's gonna be Chief. If in Glow, if you around, I have tickets for y'all. It's gonna be a show to remember, baby. We all of us, and you can
Hey.
imagine.
You
He's
better
gonna be
have my
there.
tickets, and we gonna be around.
Show we on.
Oh
You ain't
yeah,
said nothing. We on the
yeah,
go.
X
We
gonna
Nigga,
be
listen,
there.
baby.
right. We gonna be live.
Yeah,
That's wonderful. I'm hearing you
yeah.
guys get together, do the No Limit thing again. I was just talking to Sugar T just Friday, and she's talking
My
about
girl.
click reunion and stuff
Yeah.
like they trying to get their stuff together to do a click reunion. And
Oh, that
people
would be fly.
E40, Sugar T, be legit. I mean, man, that's
Yeah,
dope. B
Bila.
shot.
A deep shot. Hey, hey,
Beela's a
hey!
beast.
I want to give you. Let me give you some background on before Master P.
uh,
D Shot discovered Sons of Funk.
what?
D Shot was trying to put us on. He kept calling me, say, "Bruh, I'm trying to convince my brother to sign y'all." Man, he just don't know, man. Like D Shot, I got love for D Shot, man. D Shot was trying to put us on way before Master P, man. And 40 could have put out pushing aside you instead of P.
Mm.
Real talk. Yep. And shouts out to D Shot, man, because shot we saw him at a you remember the county fair in Sacramento? He was
Yeah.
there when we was selling selling tapes, and he was like, "Man, I love this, man." And so then he was like, "Man, I'm gonna hook y'all up, man. We're gonna get y'all a deal with Jive." I was like, "Okay." So, but it didn't come through. But just the mere fact that he was trying, I got love for D Shot, man. Real talk. Hmm.
Okay, that's what's up. So
Yeah.
wait a minute. I want to
And
get
and
back to
another
something
brother,
you. Go ahead.
and I was gonna tell you another brother I got love for is Daz Dillinger, man. One time we was doing a show in the Bay Area, and we had one of them janky promoters, right? And he tried to run out the
Oh
back door without
no.
with the money.
What?
That damn Dash Dillinger grabbed him by his collar and said, give me my money and give Sons of Funk their money. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, we got love from folks from the industry. You know what I'm saying? From Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, watch this. Before P, we was gonna sign with Death Row.
Oh,
So what
okay.
happened was we was staying in the hotel waiting on him, and then the dude who was picking us up beat up his girlfriend
Oh.
in front of the whole. I was like, oh hell no, these horror stories is true. So we snuck out the back. And we ain't fooling with that, bro. We
Heck
I ain't want nothing to do with that,
no.
bro.
What?
Oh yeah, we
Oh
didn't deal
my
with everybody.
God.
You
That's
name them,
crazy.
we was right
So
there.
let me
Yeah.
ask you this. I want to go back to something that you just
We
said.
got to talk about man, Death Row, man. Like for the Impact Awards. Remember the Impact Awards, the last one in Reno?
Do I?
We got to chop it up
Do
about
I?
that one.
So now, Glow, what was you about to ask me?
Oh, I was just gonna ask, now I want to hear what happened with the Impact Awards on the radio. I'm like, what happened? Y'all brought it up. What happened? What I was
Man,
gonna ask
it was
was
bad. But I could tell you what happened that time. Remember that time when No Limit got into it with Death Row?
yeah, I remember that. What
And we
happened?
were,
What was it?
oh man, they came in, we was backstage and Suge and them was trying to strong arm Snoop. But see what they gotta remember is these country boys, they ain't you ain't it take a lot to punk these country boys out here. They might talk slow, but they putting you together real fast. And them dudes, man, these dudes out here, if they love you, they love you. If they don't, you on the other side of them, it ain't nothing nice. So we all surrounded. It was about 80 of us surrounded Snoop, and then but the police had put him in the car. So now watch this. I'm on the ground crawling, and I get by the police car, right? And Snoop ain't got no handcuffs or nothing on. So I say, Snoop, you want me to open the door and let you out? He said, no, cuz I don't want you to get in trouble, man. Just go ahead. I see you at the studio tomorrow, man. It'll be all taken care of. So I snuck on past the police on the ground and jumped in my car and went home. Oh, we got stories, man.
Oh my God.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
So what I
real
was gonna
stories.
ask you
Yes,
was, you had said something earlier. You said that you guys have the No Limit Southern Soul. So is this
yeah.
like No Limit? You guys have created a No Limit Southern Soul lane with No Limit Records?
We got No Limit, Southern Soul
That
R and
is
B
dope.
records, and
That's
it's and it
dope.
yeah, and it's being distributed through Empire. And
Oh,
Okay.
so
y'all got
the
Gazi on
show,
the team. Oh,
huh? Yeah, so the show I'm telling y'all about, Ghazi and Wale will be at that show.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be big, and Ricky Smiley gonna be there. Man, this about to be big, baby. We
man,
not
I already
playing.
know. He don't do nothing small. Not even
We don't do
Suge.
nothing small, man.
Awesome.
Ah, the
Na na
tank
na
don't never
na.
play, baby. Nah, nah. Indeed, it's on and
Hey,
popping.
I
I
love me
promise
some
you.
No Limit. Listen, I love No
Yeah.
Limit. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna meet him, man? Cause if you like I say, if y'all be there, I got y'all. You ain't gonna worry. Matter of fact, I'll meet y'all can meet with us and hop on our tour because we got a tour bus and it say No Limit Western Ball Tour, and we got a whole tour bus, and we gonna come in there with our security and everything. Oh, I gotta show the colonel. I'm the colonel now.
Hey.
Ah.
Na 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 na. Hey.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. But
Okay.
I learned from him. He is one
Yeah.
of the best. I learned from,
Oh, he's a very, very
indeed.
wise
So yeah,
businessman. Very smart. Very smart. Very,
he
very
is.
smart.
He is.
I give him that. He
And
is
he will
smart.
give you literally the shirt off his back. He's so generous and so genuine, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of things has happened to him over the years, where He got people trying to sue him. They're trying to hurt him. So he's kind of a lot more guarded
Guarded,
than he used to
yeah.
be.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that.
and
As he
rightfully
should
so.
be. As he should be, you
And
know.
he should be. Indeed,
As he
indeed.
should
But
be.
one thing he know old Rico ain't gonna do him nothing. That's my boy. He the only
Yeah.
dude to really put us on, and I
Yeah.
thank God for him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And it's good to see that you guys are still doing
Indeed,
business after all these years. That's dope. That
indeed,
is dope.
indeed. Thank you. Indeed. Yep. Matter of fact, the guy who was throwing the show, he was about to jump on tonight on this interview, but he putting together the monies for the show,
Hmm.
and he's shooting everybody their money and everything, so he didn't have time really to get on. But he said after this is done and he get everything squared away, he wants to do a interview
Oh, most
again with you
definitely.
guys.
Most definitely.
Oh, most definitely,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, both of
Most
you. We
indeed.
could
definitely.
bring
His name is Lee
we could
Adams.
bring both of you back together. We'd still want to get our
Okay,
exclusive with you. And
indeed,
another
indeed.
exclusive, we
And,
always
and, and I'm
down.
and I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
your nephew, Boosie son on here. Get you that. Having the thing
You
pimping
know,
again.
you know, where I live right now, Boosie used to live right up the street from me, man. Oh, he's had these white folks scared as all outdoors. He'd be
Yeah.
riding around this thing with them dang little he used to be in them little go-karts. He had about 20 of them challengers. It looked like now laters all down the street.
Uh oh.
He had a trampoline. Oh man, he had it thugged out around. But I love him to death though, He was a cool little dude.
I remember the
Yeah.
first time I met Boosie, man. I was in first grade, and he came to a concert in Jackson, Mississippi, and the promoter name
Yeah.
was Daryl Green. And Daryl was sweet on my cousin, and my mom
Yeah.
worked with Alan Heyman and Lee King, so I had backstage pass in first grade. I was an industry brat, and she
Yeah.
said, "What do you like about Boosie?" I said, "His glasses." Daryl go, "Oh." I said, "Daryl, I want a pair of his glasses." He said, "Man, you know the brother only got like 5 pair, bro, and we always got to get him extra pairs so something happen. Now, if I give you a pair of his glasses, it's gonna be hell for me to
Oh
make that up."
Lord.
I said, "I don't care. You want to talk to my cousin, me to leave? I need a pair."
Now see, okay, you talking
I
about
got a
Boosie
pair of
Collins.
Boosie glasses and I was in first grade, bro, for real.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about the little rapper Boosie. He used to live up the street from me.
Oh, okay. I was talking about Boosie College.
Boosie Collins, yeah, the real
Yeah,
funketeer.
real
Yes,
bro.
indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed, man.
I got some more
Wow.
Boosie stories too, because when he signed with Trill and
Yeah.
my man was doing it, when they had got Fox on, when they first did the Wipe Me Down, they came to Oakland. And we hung out a couple times, man, and did
Come
a few
on,
things.
man.
Matter of fact, I was trying to help him get a deal before um, Webby signed him. We go back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wonderful, man. Yes,
I'm trying to get these
indeed.
guys in Oakland to sign him, and they thought I was laughing because the brother name was Lil Boosie. And then they had a guy that hit him up that was locked up, like, "Yeah, man, that guy Boosie's fired, man. Y'all need to get with him if y'all can." And they came back like, "Man, it's a rap now. He signed with Webby's rap." It's like, oh
Yeah.
man. For real? Then like a month after that, he blew up, and then he was
Yeah.
like, "Dude, why you didn't tell us?" I said, "I did.
I
You
tried
get
to
a
tell
paper."
you.
I
I
said, "Hey,
Yeah.
tried
man,
to
I want to
told
give you
you.
one
Yeah.
opportunity, brother." Try
I
to tell
tried to
you.
tell you. Man, like I knew all them little dudes before they blew up, man. Like I said, I knew Boosie before he blew up. I knew NBA Young Boy before he blew up.
Wow.
Uh, Man, Kevin Gates before he used to rap. Kevin Gates used to rap on my homeboy Big London's porch. Now watch this. It's this dude who better than all of them, but he just never wanted to be in the limelight. He was like, he just scared that he might lose his life because you know how violent rap has started getting.
Right.
But there's this one dude out here right now in Baton Rouge right now. Matter of fact, his mother-in-law lived next door to me. He better than all of them. This dude he's like phenomenal. But he never wanted to get in the limelight, man. So like I said, I knew NBA Young Boy, I knew TEC. I used to manage them before they signed with P. Um, I like all them little cats, man. I was spearheading them little dudes,
So,
man,
so let
trying
me
to
ask you
help
this,
them.
brother. Now, you been in Baton Rouge, you got the no limit tie downs. with the group and everything. As Pete used to love to go to Southern University, man, and represent Springfest. So you got to give me a Springfest story because I remember the first Springfest I went to. P had to open up for Mystical. That switched
Yeah.
next year, but that first year he opened up for Mystical, and then we used to
It's,
go to
oh, that
Dreams
flip
down
around.
there. Remember Dreams?
Oh, what you know about dreams, boy?
Man, I
Ooh.
stayed up there in Tanglewood, bro.
Well, oh yeah, you know about my stomping grounds, man. Yes, indeed. Dreams and what's that on Plank Road? I forget the name of the little club. It's a few of them. There's two or three other little clubs that everybody hit up. But yes,
Right.
indeed, man. You definitely know. And then they got the Bella Noches no now,
Bella
which is a big club out here.
Noche. Bella
Yeah,
But
Noche.
it's funny
Bella
though
Noche.
about Dreams, man, because man, it was like cracking. And then everybody from California went to Southern used to be in the Cali crew, and the Cali crew was huge. They had about 300 members, and they used to throw their own
What?
parties at Dream. And a lot of the
Come
rappers
on,
would pay
man.
the Cali crew to perform at our parties because we had so many people automatically gonna show up. They got a lot of sponsors.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. Well, yeah, man. And like I say, especially California, it fits so well here. You know what I mean? And the people just loved us, and we love them. You know what I mean? So it was one of them good things, man. Indeed.
Rico, we definitely got to have you back, brother. We definitely got to have
Okay.
you back. Cuz, pack our
Okay.
bags. We got to get to Baton Rouge.
You already
Please give
know
me a
Yeah.
GC
hand.
Radio on the go, baby. It's your girl King Glow and Big Chief Inglewood. We right here with Rico, Sons of Funk. Y'all already know the vibe. It's GC Radio, baby.
Now, Rico, I need to get your shirt size, brother. You can send me your address off the air, bro, and I'm gonna get send you a GC
Okay.
Radio T-shirt, man. You're
Indeed, man.
official member now, bro. We
Indeed.
love you, bro, and
I love
like
Yes,
y'all too.
this
And
was a
listen,
great,
y'all
great
listen to me.
interview. Thank you.
Indeed, listen to me now. I promise you from my heart, I want y'all to have an exclusive. I need y'all to come and film the whole thing. When we do this show, it's either in July or August, but it's coming up. I need y'all. I don't want nobody else but y'all to do the
yeah.
exclusive on the tour bus. Talk to P, talk to Silk. Them still my people. Y'all gonna have the exclusive.
Oh
Is it fair enough?
yeah, yeah, fair.
Man,
Indeed.
Oh,
we
we
there.
All right,
there.
cool.
Yes, GC Radio on the go,
Indeed.
baby.
All right.
I'm
Got you.
ready. What? It's gonna be gay. You already know, cuz I'm gonna be
Indeed.
like skirt down the road on my way.
Yes, indeed.
All right, cuz. Don't let beer in the tub take off. I might open that for you.
Listen, hey, beard and tub take off. You already know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be your manager. It's we gonna GC Radio really gonna be on the go.
My God.
They ain't gonna be able to do nothing with
Oh my God.
us.
Yes, indeed. And Chief, don't forget to text me Glow's number, cause I'm finna load her up on all
Oh
our
yeah, most
Southern
definitely,
Soul.
Oh, you
most
got it,
definitely.
fam.
Put us in that.
Okay,
You got
cool, man. Hey, I love y'all.
Thank you. We love you too. Thank you
it. We
so
love you
much.
too,
This was a
bro.
great interview. We love your energy. Can't wait to
Thank you.
get all of the music so we can put it on GC Radio. And not only that, you guys, you already know how we do. When we have great interviews, you know how we do with our people. We keep up with them. So you guys will be hearing more from Rico, Sons of Funk. And
Indeed.
the bottom line is, you guys, you know where you're going to find this. We're live on Facebook now. This will stay up on Facebook. It'll also be on YouTube. And any exclusives that we have with Rico and the Sons of Funk, know that you guys will get it here first. GC Radio, baby. You already
Yes.
know the
But you
vibe.
got one thing. It's gonna be on GCRadioHub.com
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
just a
right.
few days. So we're gonna put you on the
Yes.
web,
GCRadioHub.com.
buddy.
This interview will be on GCRadioHub.com. If you miss any of our interviews, you can always go to GCRadioHub.com and look at all of the interviews. It's GC Radio on the go, baby. You already know the vibe. It's your girl, King Glow. It's Big Chief Inglewood and Rico, Sons of Funk, baby.
Ah. Yes, indeed.
We done? Are we off the
We
air?
done.
All right, let me kill
Yes,
Yeah.
this
man.
one. Hold on. All right, to all our Facebook audience, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in on Discord. China, Sexy Queen, and LP stepped into our stage. Y'all already know the vibe. It's GC Radio, baby.
Indeed.